If you're driving down Ponce de Leon, Scottsdale, Georgia, you may ask yourself, what the heck is this colorful house? Well, it's called Heck House. It's an artist playground. Heck House is an outdoor venue that hosts indoor classes, outdoor concerts, and workshops. Think of art workshops, performances, pop-up events, intimate speaking engagements, photoshops, networking events, exhibition, and art shows. Heck House is a space for creative minds. Whatever the heck your eclectic mind can think of, Heck House can help you do it. Let's talk to the founder and see what the heck they do here.
You said that we were friends. You swore that you would never break my heart. You wasted all my time. You told me lies behind my back. I don't know where I'm at. It's over now.
Okay. Hi, Paula. Thanks for meeting with me today.
Thank you.
And Paula, you're the founder and manager, right?
Yes, that is correct. And today with me, I have Heidi Carpenter of Ingest Puppet. She's a puppeteer, and I have Kim Carlson, who is a fine artist herself.
So tell us, what the heck is Heck House?
Very good question. I'm not sure sometimes. It's full of chaos. It is actually a home for artists. It's not an expensive hobby. So basically, we make sure it's affordable for artists to do workshop, primary design for workshop, interactive shows, and anything that's community building.
What gave you the idea for this venue?
What gave me the idea of Hack House is I wanted to tell people to go to hell politely. In a nice, fun way, in a creative way. So actually working with many artists on indie film projects, and saw the struggle at different venues and stuff, and working at the different warehouses that been converted into different art things. I wanted a similar setup. It's also for mental health reasons. If I am in a regular house at home, I'll probably stay in bed all day watching TV. So this keeps me busy with something I love to do, and I want to offer that to other people.
You have a very diverse lineup of artists. What kind of shows and events do you feature here?
We have too many of them. I'm sure the neighbors are tired of all the numerous concerts. We have different types of shows, stand-up comedies, cabarets. Drag show was our first show, was a drag show. Puppet shows with burlesque, open mic, so many different events.
Can anyone book this venue for an event?
Basically, yes, but I am getting swamped with concert bands right now. But you do. Best thing to do, because I am deaf, do not call me. Don't call deaf people. Joking. Email me on my website. I have my calendar on the website so you can see what's going on and what's available.
Heck House has a merch store both on the premises and online. How do you find the artwork for your store?
Yes, the biggest probably art sale I have is Last Minute Krampus. It happens on the weekend before Christmas. So we'll have people dressed as Krampus And we have live goats out there, so they get your picture with Krampus and goat. And we turned the pavilion into a gift shop. And the artists will get 70% of commission back to them. And then 30% goes to Hack House. And it usually lasts Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. Was this property owned by your family before you converted it into Heck House?
I do not know the name. The house was empty. There was a homeless person living in the carport and like 6 shopping carts there. My neighbor told everybody it was a crack house. so it was very abandoned, very old. I think it was a cheap boarding house, just renting out before this.
Did you design both the interior and exterior?
So I really focus on function. So I think stuff that can be clean with functioning, and let the different artists come in here and build it up and arch it up. I think right now Hack House is too boring. I need more art for it. Too simple. I want to have the hairy furniture but more functional to it.
Have the residents on Milton Street been supportive?
Majority of them are. The biggest complaint I have is parking and loud noise. So you'll notice a sign there on one side parking to help control that. The other thing that is I got a decibel meter because I'm deaf. I don't know how too loud it is. So I got a decibel meter to help control the concerts being too noisy. The punk concerts are the ones that love it loud.
And you also stop at 10 o'clock.
Yes. I also, all my events will not go past 10 o'clock with loud noise.
So
Yeah.
you two are on the board, right? What do board members do for Heck House?
I was one of the first board members because I came by as soon as I saw Paula working on this house, and I realized I knew her from the puppet community. So she said, "You want to be on the board?" I was like, "Heck yeah!" But I didn't know what a board did, So now we have a lovely woman helping us learn how to run a nonprofit and how to do grant writing and try to get some money flowing into the place. But Paula was saying that the first event she had was a picnic table painting contest. And it was my daughter's 18th birthday. So that was 2 years ago. She's 20 now. And we came and painted a table. And then every event we'd come to, we'd sit at the table we painted. And we've done a lot of the arting up of the place. We painted. If you see a rainbow out there, I painted it. So I rainbowed it up. And I brought my daughter to her first burlesque show here. And I've performed at as many shows that would have a puppeteer at them. A lot of the open mics, and my friends performed here. And so I've just had so much fun hanging out here and then being a part of the board and learning what that means to be a part of the board, which is a lot about raising money. And we'll hand it over to the other board member.
Hey, I'm Kim Carolson. I met Paula on an indie film. And that's pure creativity. There's no money and you're having to work everything out with just the materials you have. And we had a great time doing that. And then I found out that she was doing Heck House. It was a dream. She mentioned she wanted to have a community arts center. And then next thing I know, she and Zed have actually secured this house and they started developing it. And it has come such a long way. But I know that she has plans for it to go so much further. Like she was talking about how there's not enough art here. So you can feel her vision is going to be more like Howard Finster's Paradise Garden or just something very elaborate with a lot of visual art. And then there's the musical art. There's comedy. There's dance. There's burlesque. There's craftsmen, artisans that you can purchase their art here too. My brother and his wife did this mosaic here on the front of the bar. So there's just a lot of everything going on. But to be able to provide more programming, we really do need more funds. And that is one thing that we are working on as a board, identifying grant opportunities. We have a grant writer. But also, we're seeking corporate sponsorship, where corporate sponsors will have placement in advertising and here at the venue. They'll have an actual part of building this community and providing more art opportunities for people in the community. So that's what I'm doing right now, writing the sponsorship levels and the benefits and getting ready to approach corporate sponsors such as Lowe's Home Improvement, because there's a pavilion planned and we could definitely use some help with materials cost. and in anybody looking to be a bigger part of the community here.
I have a few private events actually. So I had one that just because people wanted to be outside when it wasn't safe. So I had a few high school graduation parties. They did karaoke on the stage. One was in the band member, so him and his friend just got there with their saxophones and performed for the parent.
Wedding?
I had a wedding. I have another one booked in April. So the wedding did like a Alice in Wonderland, and they play a movie back there, and it was a very interesting gothic fancy clothing. So you do give a donation, and I work with you if you want to have a small private event here.
Thanks, Paula. Can't wait to see your upcoming acts.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
I hope you enjoyed visiting the most artistic address in Scottsdale, Georgia. I'm Simone Monet. Like and subscribe for more content. See you next time.